All right, Ron Henthorne here with Coach Steve Hannan of Glacier Peak High School after a nice little scrimmage out here in the rain or partial rain. What have you got to say about that rain, Steve?
Well, all day it was just perfect, right? It was just right, and then the second we start the scrimmage, it starts to pour. And those weren't little drops.
No.
Those are some big drops there for a little while. But it worked out fine, I guess, in the end.
Well, 9 days without rain, and then we have a scrimmage. But anyway, defensive coach, tell me what you learned on defense today.
Well, I think we confirmed what we always knew. The kids are going to play hard. They're going to play fast. They're going to run around. They're going to collision. That's the type of defense that we have. So it's really hard to see from the sideline exactly what happened and what to fix. We'll go back and watch the film for that. But what we did see was the speed that we have on defense. So that's pretty exciting.
It looked pretty tight from what I saw out there. Not too many mistakes. But did you learn anything about some of the players?
Well, again, we're going to have to go back and watch the film. It's really hard to tell. Obviously, there's a couple of moments that happen that you can see. And remember, the penciled-in starters were out there for 3 plays. And then so everyone else kind of gets mixed in and fixed in there. So we'll have to go back and watch the film to see who really stood out.
So kind of have to see how each player individually did, but as a team you weren't really all together most of the time, so everybody's getting a chance to work together out there.
Yeah, and they've been working hard. All of them have. Not just the guys that we plan on starting, but everyone's been working hard, and they all deserved a chance to play, and so we try to get everybody in.
We got some big men holes to fill from last year's team. You got some kids out there you think can do it?
I guess, looking from what we saw today and what we've seen in practice, we think we're going to be all right. Losing Mo, who's down at Air Force now, is tough to fill those shoes. And Burke, big shoes. Burke Cuneo did such an outstanding job for us last year at end. We got to fill that slot also. And we think we got the players to do it. I think we're going to be all right.
Okay, well, I know you know the defense, and you probably watched a little bit of the offense out there today, and that was kind of the same thing, a scramble with a few different quarterbacks out there, different sets of plays with different players. But how do you think the team's faring up offense-wise?
Yeah, you're right. You're asking the wrong guy. I don't see the offense at all during practice. We're on this side of the field, they're on that side. This is actually the first time I've really seen them 11 on 11, since camp. But boy, I thought they looked efficient. Whatever they're doing on that side of the field, they're doing something right, because I thought they looked pretty darn good and pretty fast.
Pretty fast. I know it's some good exercise out there, some good patterns running, and some nice pass throwing out there, and a couple of touchdowns on the first team out there. So lot to look forward to in the season this year. Throwing
and catching, and then I think you saw Dexter speed a little bit. He got caught up to the left and turned around and ran it back to the right. So.
All we need to do is have Dexter get in the open field, and he's gone.
That's right. Those type of players make coaches look pretty good. Yeah.
All right, Steve. Well, thanks a lot for talking to us here today, and we'll see you next Friday night against the Homies down there at Veterans Memorial Field.
Can't wait for it.
All right. Thanks, bud.
Good to see you.